Hello everybody, how are we doing today? I'm back here in the Star Bag Room again, not to give you a tour of the whole Star Bag Room again, but to talk about the different kinds of jobs that we have here in the Star Bag Room. So there is, the one job that I'm going to talk about today is tagging. So tagging and putting tags on the bags. And I'm going to go through and discuss how to make those tags today. So this is an example of a fully made tag for the bags. You have a pin, string, then the little booklet I call it, and then we have the little tag on front. In the middle we have the heating and cooling instructions, and then we have the steps towards adult responsibilities tag on the back. And we also have all these little stars inside and outside on the tag. So I'm going to give you guys a run through on how to make those. So first of all, I have my tag board. I have a hole punched in there already. And what I'm going to do first is take the Star Bags label for the front. This always goes on the front. And it says Star Bags. This project is funded by a grant from the District 112 Foundation. So that's telling you where they're coming from. So we have the tag board, and we have the glue. So what I'm going to do with the glue, remove the cap, put that to the side so I know where it is for later. Move up the glue a little bit, and I'm going to put a little bit on the front here. I'm going to kind of do it in the shape of a square, because that's what the piece of paper, the tag is a square. So I'm going to try to get the whole area, put my glue to the side, and I'm going to try to center this as much as I can on the front. And I'm going to take my fingers on the inside of the piece of paper, and I'm going to move them out. So then that gets rid of bubbles and creases if we have any on there. Couple times on that, and then there's the front. It's done. Now I'm going to open it up and lay it flat. Then I'm going to take the heating instructions and the heating and cooling instructions, and I'm going to place this. I'm going to just place it on there just to see where it would be centered at. Okay, that looks good. And then I'm going to do the same thing. Take my glue and put it on the piece of tag board. And I want to get it in the middle, in the crease too, because we don't want it to stick up at all. We want to try to get as big as area as we can, because we want the whole piece of paper to stick on there. We don't want these to fall off at all. And make sure that they're all the same way, okay? So I'm gonna lay that flat. I know that's right side up, and this is right side up now. I'm gonna take this, place it on there, start in the middle. I'm gonna go up and down, and then I'm gonna move my fingers to the outside, just so that gets rid of the bubbles and the creases, and it looks nice. Then what I'm gonna do is I'll take it and I'll fold it a couple different times so that crease gets on the paper. All right, so now we're gonna move to the back side. And that's a star with the steps towards adult responsibility wording on the back of it. Same thing, take the glue and we're gonna get it in a big area here. I always tend to go over to where the tag is because we want the whole tag to stick. We don't want any of the corners or the sides not to be glued. And then what we'll do afterwards, after we get all these glued, is we'll set them to the side to dry. Taking my finger, pressing from the center out. And there you have it. So now all the pieces of paper are on the tag board and almost ready for the bag to be put on the bag. But before that, we're going to take some little stars and we're going to glue them on the inside and the outside. So what I'm going to do is I'll just take a couple spots on the front here. I'll take a red star, put it on there. Or actually, that's a red star. And then I'm going to take a blue star and place it down on the bottom. So there I have 2 stars on the front cover. Then I'm going to open it up. And you can put as many stars as you want. I'm just going to do a couple just for example purposes today. So then we have a star. I put an orange star in the corner there. I'm going to take this yellow star and place it up top in the other corner. And there we have it. I have 2 more stars on the inside. Then we're going to take the back side, a couple more stars. Take this pink one if I can get it. And I will take this green one. There you have it. The stars are all decorating the instruction little pamphlet here. So there's some stars in the front and the back and on the inside. And notice I didn't put any on the pieces of paper that are on there. Try to stay off of it. So we just don't want any of that to be covered up either. So we got to get them to the edges. All right, next thing after you glue is we're going to be putting string through the hole that is punched. And we're going to tie that together. I'll show you how we tie that. Take this, put it through the hole. And then what I'm going to do here is, just like your shoelaces, I'm going to make sure that this is even. Okay? So then I take that, and I'm going to take it around my 2 fingers, wrap it around, and then I'm going to tuck so it makes a knot. And what I'm going to try to do then, before I pull it tight, I'm going to try to move it to the top of this as much as possible. there you have it. I have the knot in there. And we're not quite done yet. We have our little pins that we take. We have to open them up. We have to put them on the string. And then close them up from there. And there we have the Star Bag tags all ready to go and to put on the bags. Well, I better put my glue cap back on the glue so I know where all that is. Now, for the final and last step before these go out to get sold, is we're going to put these tags on the bags. And on here is the final stitch job that it's kind of where we close the bags up at. I'm going to try to get the tag, the pin, through the top of that. I don't really want to put a hole through the bag itself. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the pin, open it up, and I'm going to poke it through the very top of the Star Bag so that it's not through the bag itself, it's through the final stitching part. And there we have it. The tag is already on the bag, and this now can go out and get sold. I should have cut the string a little shorter because we don't want it to hang down. We kind of want it to be up here. So there is your final product of one of many in here for the Star Bags. So whenever you guys are in charge of making the tags, this video you can go back to and look at and see how to make these tags. And then put them on the bags, and then they'll be ready to be sold. So there it is. I'll be back with some more videos of different parts of the Star Bags. So, all right guys, have a great day, and always remember, be kind. Bye.